There has been a series of violent incidents that have injured officers or threatened to injure officers in the last week. On October 30th, officers contacted a man downtown who they thought was involved in drug and car prowl activity. When confronted, the man shoved officers and then pulled a dagger from his waistband. After a foot pursuit and during the struggle, Officer John Billard suffered significant injuries and was hospitalized. He is thankfully at home now and healing. On the evening of November 2nd, officers Tequila Thurman and Chad Pfeiffer made contact with two men in a vehicle in the basement parking garage of the downtown Safeway store. During the contact, the officers noticed narcotics in the vehicle and engaged the driver in conversation. He grabbed onto one officer as he started the vehicle. The officer, being held by the driver, was able to get out of his grasp as the driver put the car in gear and began hitting multiple vehicles and poles in the garage, also ramming the side of the police car, causing heavy damage to the passenger door. Fortunately, neither officer was hurt, but the incident could have turned out much differently. The next day, November 3rd, North Precinct officers were responding to a call regarding an assault at a gas station. When they arrived, the suspect was standing outside and refused to follow commands. He fought with officers in a violent confrontation that spanned several blocks. None of our less lethal options were initially effective. Cover officers arrived and ultimately the suspect surrendered to the police. The first responding officers, Officer Justin Clary and Mark McLaughlin, were taken to the hospital with serious but fortunately non-life-threatening injuries. They are also recovering at home. That same day, there was a protest near the Lloyd Center area that at one point turned violent when suddenly the marchers turned in a coordinated movement to directly confront a line of police officers guiding the march. The demonstrators began putting on masks and goggles, and multiple rows of people began using wooden barriers to ram at the line of bicycle officers.